Good morning, Ms. Pimentel.
Good morning, Mr. Angel.
If it's fine with you, I'm going to jump right into the questions.
Yes, that's fine with me.
So, what are/were your major responsibilities?
Well, currently I am Vice President of Interact Club at Vista Del Lago High School. My current responsibilities include cooperating with other board officials, such as the president. I work really closely with her so we can plan events that our members are able to attend. Also, responsibilities include creating presentations to present to the club members. And also, I think it's really important that I make sure that all club members are happy and satisfied with the club that they're participating in.
Interesting. Now, do you postpone things? What are good reasons to postpone things?
I will admit that occasionally I do postpone some work activities because I understand when it's important to take breaks to keep my mental health well, but I rarely postpone my activities because I believe that I need to work hard to achieve and be successful.
Interesting. Now, when dealing with individuals or groups, how do you determine when you are pushing too hard? Or how do you determine when you should back off? And give me an example.
Well, often in groups, I feel that I often take the leadership position because I really like to organize, make sure that everything we are supposed to do gets done. So in a group, if I feel that I'm being too pushy with my suggestions, then I will back off and let others make contributions, and I listen to their suggestions. I consider what they're saying, but I still stay quiet, and by the end, when everyone has contributed their own part, I make a list of the pros and cons of everybody's suggestions, and then we all determine as a group together what would be the best solution to our situation.
So, we all have ways of showing consideration for others. What are some things you've done to show concern or consideration for a coworker?
Well, over the spring, we had a volunteering activity that I was participating in with my friends. And my friend, she seemed to be really stressed out because we were working at a day camp. And at this day camp, we have to monitor the kids and make sure they're not doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. But there was this one kid, and he was very defiant. So my friend she was in charge of that group, and that group had that child that was being defiant. So she was really stressed out because he wasn't listening to her, what he was supposed to. So I pulled her aside and I said, let's call her Jay. I said, Jay, you seem to be a little stressed. And she said, yes, I am. This kid isn't listening to me. I've tried everything. And I've talked to Lieutenant David, who is the person in charge of the day camp. And she said, I talked to Lieutenant David, and he said not to worry about it, that he's just a kid and that his temper will pass. So I said, why don't you go with my group? Because I had the older kids, and the older kids seem to be more understanding of our patients. So I said, why don't you go with the older kids and I'll take over the small ones? And she said, okay, thank you. And I said, you're welcome. And I went with the smaller kids.
Interesting. So, what kinds of presentations have you made? Can you give me some examples? And how many presentations do you think you make a year?
Well, like I said before, one of my responsibilities as Vice President for Interact Club, I have to make presentations, and those presentations are every Friday, so I make presentations every week. And these presentations are designed to inform the club members about what future volunteering activities are going to be coming up. And also, besides presentations, I organize games and activities that the club members can participate in, just so it doesn't always seem